Well, hey guys, Galaxy Steve here, and want to do a little bit of a different video today. I want to shine the spotlight on this website that I use quite a bit, and you may be saying to yourselves, "Well, our Galaxy Steve, you big dummy." Of course, I use it all the time. It's one of my favorite websites. But I've got several friends that are subscribed to my channel, and some of them, may be car guys, but they're not necessarily model builders. And car guys. Well, even if you're not a car guy or gal, sometimes you've got memories of a car that you had in high school, or car that you took a trip with, something like that you have good memories or bad memories that you might want a model of, and just to have something to display. And so that's kind of what this video is geared for, is somebody that doesn't really know about much about model cars, or somebody that's just getting into the hobby. And so there's this website called Scalemates, and I think it's kind of I think the word is crowdsourced, probably. Uh, there's most all of this is the information is just by the members of the website, and you can go up here, and I'm already logged in as Galaxy Steve, but when you first bring up the website, it'll say log in or make an account, or I forget exactly what it is, and all you got to do is give them uh, your name, or your handle, or and then a password. And so you can start, putting up pictures or information about all the models here. And it's got on the front page here, hot kits. That 71 Dodge Demon, that's a really hot kit. I see a lot of videos of people putting that together, and this 63 F100, that's model that I really would like to have sometime. We'll get to that a little bit later here, but the one thing you can do to search out, if say if you want to know if they ever made a model of something, go here and to where it says kits, select that, and then let's do, say, 1962 T-Bird. And I've got this. Oh, let's see. No, it wants me to. It doesn't find anything. T-Bird is not probably one that it comes up with. Let's go with Thunderbird. There we go. Found. And first result is a 57 T-Bird, but it was made in 1962. That's the original production date of that, and it's still being produced today. And let's look at this 62 T-Bird. They back then they made hardtops and convertibles of a lot of cars. AMT did. And let's look at this hardtop and click on it and see a bigger picture of the front of the box. It's kind of bad. I wish they would have additional pictures showing the sides of the box, maybe even the box contents, but I'm sure there's space limitations and servers and all that kind of stuff that kind of go into decision about just having one picture. But let's see, it gives you some information about the kit. And then here, product timeline. This is it right here, highlighted in blue. And there's a green line that goes back here to 1961 was the original kit, and 62 is just they actually changed the mold from 61 to make it into a 62, and then they actually changed the mold from 62, made it into a 63, I believe. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes with the graphs, but here's the 63 T-Bird. And then I don't know what, okay. This is one Tequila Mockingbird. And I'm guessing is that, yeah, with this body line, I can tell that's a 63 T-Bird. But, so, and I'm not sure if the mold for this still exists, because the line just stops right there. But anyway, let's go back to this, and they still make the 62 Thunderbird today. Let's see. I don't see where in these models here. Let's click on this one. For some reason, the most recent didn't come up. Sometimes you gotta play around with that, how you enter, and do the asterisk for T asterisk bird or something like that. But here we go with the product timeline. Where are we here? Okay, and so this one is the new tool. So this is actually a brand back in, what did it say, 2000. They actually made another brand new tool for the 62 Thunderbird. And so what you can buy today, even in the model stores, is based on this, on the mold for this model here. And let's see, so it's there and there, and then and then it comes up here. They just break out these. This is when AMT was owned by Ertl, the company Ertl, and this is AMT that's all by itself. But today, for the last, I don't know, 10 or 15 years, AMT has been owned by Round 2, along with several other model companies. And I know a lot of you know that, but I'm just going on. I'm just kind of talking about this with new model builders, or just people that are just wanting to know about the models, not necessarily to build them. But here is probably the latest one. Oh, that's just two, just one. But in 2011, it said new parts. I'm not sure. Sometimes they do put new parts in them when they reproduce a kit. Sometimes it's just a new box, new artwork on the box. So yeah, that's that for the 62 T-Bird. I wanted to show you, that they're, especially AMT, they would produce models of current cars back in the 60s, and then right around the 90s, early 2000s, They actually reproduced a lot of or made new molds for several of their cars. So they're not necessarily, the one that you buy today may not necessarily be the same kit as what was sold back in 1962. Let's go to another one here. Let's put in Imperial. I know I've got a friend that likes. Now that's the Chrysler Imperials, the cars, and this website is basically any type of model. So it's got military type stuff and sci-fi. If you're a military guy, you're thinking the Imperial Japanese Army, Navy, whatever it is, Japan Navy ship, yeah. And of course, if you're a sci-fi, you're thinking Imperial. What is it, Stormtrooper or Death Star? From Star Wars. So, but let's kind of narrow this down here. Let's go to full kits here. So that'll take away some of those things that we saw. And then category. Let's go to cars here. Let's go here to vehicles, and there we go. Okay. Well, and it's still showing us some military vehicles. Let's go category. Yeah, let's go to cars. That's probably more like what we want. Yeah. And there's Chrysler 1932. Now I put just Imperial just because sometimes an Imperial wasn't a Chrysler. Sometimes Imperial was its own company. I'm not exactly sure what years, but anyway, so I wasn't sure if I put in Chrysler Imperial, if some of these would show up. But they made that 1932. I bet there's only one or two molds that got boxed several times, and looks like 65 was the new tool on, and here's one at 67 is the new tool for this one. So I'm not sure exactly what the difference in those are, but here this one is highlighted kind of in orange, and I think that signifies that this is the latest boxing, that this would be one that would still be available in the model stores or online in the in stores online or whatever, where you might have a hard time finding some of these others. But let's see, so that's 32, and then we get down, this is AMT. This is another one. I kind of knew that because the Galaxies that I really like were produced by AMT back in the 60s as annuals. They would, looks like they started out in 59, and this is the newest boxing of the 59 Imperial. Looks like it's a new tool for the Green Hornet, which is based on a Chrysler Imperial. But they made, it looks like, just about every year from 59. Here's the original 59s. 58 here was the new tool. Okay. So from 58 to 66, I think, they made every year. And but I know I've seen the Imperial around quite a bit. I don't know that I've ever seen any of these other years available except on eBay or in stores online stores that um, specialize in hard to get old um, old models, and you're going to be paying a arm and a leg and a couple more body parts to buy one of these, I think. So, and Chrysler Imperial Phaeton. Here's another one, and that looks like probably about a 32, but I'm not sure. 33, I guess. And then I'm not sure some of these, probably the rest of these are probably military vehicles that have something to do with Imperial Army or something like that, or Navy. So, but anyway, that's those. And then another thing that you can do with this is, let's go to click on my name, and this kind of brings up my homepage on Scalemates and shows kind of what I've done really. And a few days ago, I put this up as on my wish list. I'd seen a video about it, and so I decided I'll put it on the wish list. Here's that F-150 Raptor that I did. And so I put it in over here, the completed models. I had it on my, let's see here, article stash. I had just had it in my stash, but here is, you can go here and add models to your stash. Here, just a kind of a quick look at all my Galaxies that I have, different years, mostly 63. And I've got some Model T, Model A, and some Mustangs. But and then here's, let's see, I don't think I have anything here really started. Completed, here's some models that I have completed. And then wish list, here's where I put and this, well, I'll show you. I can, but here's just a go through there and see what's all on my wish list. There's that 63 F100. But anyway, let's go to let's go back up here, and let's go to 1956 T-Bird. Must want Thunderbird. Yeah, Thunderbird works, and it probably whenever it says, I don't know if any of these are called T-Bird, but doesn't look like it. But I was thinking, I was looking at that list, and I reminded myself that I have another one of these. This one I have, and it's not in my or is it this one? Maybe that one might be. It's not in my stash. So let's, what we can do is we can go over here to the plus, and we can go here and add it to the stash. And there's different state. Let's see, state, storage. Okay, you can specify if it's a sealed kit or contents complete, parts missing, different things like that. If you want to go into that much detail with it, but I would suggest. Let's see, and then let's go back to here and let's go to stash and let's go down to the Thunderbirds, and there it is right there. So along with my NASCAR Thunderbirds and other ones. So I'd think it's kind of a neat thing for, I know several of a few model builders out there have literally thousands of models, and I know it would be a big undertaking to list all of your models on Scalemates, but I think one of the more helpful things would be this wish list that you could put. I've got 126 models in the wish list here, but I know a lot of them are just, I don't really care. I just kind of have them there as a bookmark, kind of to find. But sorry for the background noise. It's raining out there now. I kind of wanted to say that earlier, but anyway. But anyway, I thought it would be neat to have, if you guys want to come to search for my, let's see here, search for my, let's see, how do you do that? I don't know, or probably just have to, here, mates. Yeah, you could just go down to mates and search Galaxy Steve, and it would find my page. You could go to my wish list, or anybody else's wish list, and if birthday's coming up or Christmas, you want to get something for Christmas, you can look in their wish list. So I think that's something, and I'm not sure if there's a way to look up my my page on Scalemates and kind of be friends or whatever. I'm not sure about that, but that would be kind of neat too. So anyway, just some ideas, and so I hope this helps, especially new modelers or my friends that are maybe kind of want to know if there was a car ever, or if there was a model ever made of their favorite car, or their car that they drove in high school or whatever. So anyway, thanks for stopping by and listening to me ramble on. I'm sure this was a lot longer video than it really needed to be, and probably a subject that most of you guys know about. Some of you use, some don't, but I know. But anyway, thanks a lot for listening to me, and God bless, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.